Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Destiny, aka Des the Aquarius, and today's pick a card reading is a message from your ancestors and ways that you can connect with them. So the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box, but before I get started, I just wanted to tell everyone my I guess my idealism on ancestors. So ever since I was little, like 5 years old, I always knew that my past ancestors, they were watching over me. Like they were like my angels. They became somewhat like my spirit guides. And although I didn't know any of them at like 5 years old, I didn't have anyone like that close to me pass away. But when my grandma died, like how many years was that now? About 2-3 years ago. Having that same idea that she's always with me, that she's watching over me, it helped me in the grieving process a lot. And now that I'm like more into tarot, and I figured out that I'm a medium, it's been a lot easier to connect with her and to help other people connect with their ancestors too. So that's why I really wanted to do this reading today. I've been feeling my grandmother's energy with me strongly, so I feel like this was kind of like a sign from her to do this reading to help you guys as well. So, with all that, we can get into the pick a card reading now. So this is pile number 1 with the Pyrite, pile number 2 with Serpentine or Serpentine. I think it's pronounced Serpentine, but I'm not sure. Pile number 3 with the Rose Quartz, and pile number 4 with the Selenite wand. And if you're new to pick a card readings, basically how I do it is sometimes I take a few deep breaths. You know what? Yeah, I'll tell you guys to take like 2 or 3 deep breaths. Look at each pile and see which one you're the most drawn to. So, I do say don't pick based on the stone. Don't pick based on what stone's the prettiest or which one you like the most. But pick one where you feel more drawn to it, like your intuition, your gut maybe is calling to it. Maybe it's at the top of your head, that energy is calling to it. But whatever. So the timestamps are below, but right now we are going to get started with pile number 1. Okay, let's see first what your spirit guides want to say to you, pile number 1. So we have, the moon card, the Son of Cups. In this deck, the sun, so like S-O-N, sun, like that, it's actually the Knight of Cups. And then we have the 6 of Cups too. So there's a lot of water energy here. I wonder if there's something going. Are you not listening to your emotions or something like that? It could be something like that. I'm first getting that like maybe you guys should meditate more, get more connected to your intuition, get more connected to your feelings. If you've been ignoring your emotions, your ancestors want you to take note of those, because they are trying to give you signs based on those feelings that you're getting. And because there's cups and because it's the moon here, there's a lot of water. So maybe you guys need to get more connected with water. If you guys can take a trip to the ocean or a lake or a big body of water, that might be a good idea for you guys. And to just like this person in the moon card is doing, to just like bask in the water and soak up the moon's light, and even meditate by the water too, because in the the Son of Cups picture here, there's this person, well, they're not actually meditating, but their legs are crossed as if they were, and they're playing an instrument. So if you guys are into music, that might be a good message for you guys too. But basically I'm seeing that just to get more in touch with your emotions and your feelings, and possibly your feminine side as well. And what I mean by that basically is like to be more nurturing and more caring. Like, yeah, those attributes are usually related to women, but everyone should be nurturing and caring. So if those are traits that you feel like you're lacking, I feel like your ancestors want you to get more in touch with that. It could be nurturing and caring towards yourself and possibly to others around you. Focus on yourself first, of course, but once you do that, you may be able to bring more care and nature to those around you. It might be some people, it might be you who needs to do some more healing, and then possibly help the people around you get some more healing in a more peaceful place as well. So now we're going to see what you guys can do to connect with them. So we have fortune cookie, fortuitous, and we have the scrying mirror, projection. So how you can connect to your ancestors. Fortune cookie and the scrying mirror. Okay, so I'm thinking that you can send messages to them with the fortune cookie, since there's like these little pieces of paper. You can, yeah, like you can like write notes to them. Like you can get a journal and write to your ancestors, like to thank them, but also to ask them for help and ask them for guidance as well. You can also just like talk to them like you're talking to a friend or something like that, or how I'm talking to you guys, but maybe they would prefer more written messages for some reason. And then with the scrying mirror here, I'm not, because it says scrying mirror projection. Maybe you could connect with them by, I don't know. I'm actually a little confused by that. So I'm gonna go to the book for that, and see what that message could mean and what it could be. Sorry guys, I'm just skimming because I don't want to like read everything in this book. Okay, so fun fact, they're talking about mirrors that were made from iron or obsidian and pyrite, and that's interesting because we have the pyrite here. But I think another way to connect with your ancestors would be to, maybe they want you to project more positivity, and maybe that's why we have this like water energy and cup energy here. They want you to be, yeah, so like I said earlier, be more nurturing and caring to others, and project that positivity, project that light, because it's gonna come back to you, and they want to bless you as much as possible. So if you can first take care of yourself, be a blessing to others, and then your ancestors are gonna bless you as well. Yeah, I think that's definitely it, because I remember there was a time where I got a message that like my grandma loved when I would like donate to the homeless. That would be my way of being a blessing to someone else, and then in return she would bless me back because she liked to see me do good things. I think as all ancestors, all of your ancestors would like for you to do good onto others. So I think that's just the main message here. So be a blessing to others, and write down notes to them. Write to them again. Write to them about what you're feeling, thanking them, and ask them for their help as well. So I hope that resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below, and like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, now we're gonna move on to pile number 2 with this Serpentine. So first, pile number 2, we're gonna see what message your ancestors want to give you. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Fool, and the Shaman of Wands. And in this deck, the Shaman is a placeholder for the King. So this is actually the King of Wands here. So where do I want to start? I'll start with the Fool. So basically, I think your guides wants you to embark on a new journey, to embark on a new adventure. I don't want to say your life is okay. The first thing I thought was like maybe your life is bland and it needs some rejuvenation, something new. It's getting old. You're just tired of your life. You're tired of everything that's going on. They want you to do something new. It's time for something new. And then with this King of Wands energy here, I think it's time for you to step in and be a leader, to step in and recognize how dynamic your power is, and take lead of something. Maybe it's becoming the head of your family. Maybe it's like a new career, or a new passion or something. But if you've been feeling like it's time that I move away from XYZ situation and do something new, your ancestors are supporting you in that decision, which I think is really beautiful. And then with this Ten of Swords here, I'm not sure. So the picture is like all these people just jumping into the ocean. I think, you know what it is? I think it's like maybe you're thinking too much, and you need to let go and just jump right into whatever this new passion, career, adventure, whatever, etc. is. Stop thinking so much and just go dive right into it, because your ancestors are supporting you here. And that's beautiful. Oh my God. I'm so happy for you guys. Okay, and then here are ways that you can connect with your ancestors. So we have clouds, mystical, and numerology. So, you know what? Instead, I think this might mean that with this numerology first, I'm gonna start here. That if you've been seeing repeating numbers, pay attention to those. Look those up. Look up to see what, like, if you're seeing 444, 333, 999, 111, whatever number patterns you keep seeing. Look those up, and those are how your guides are sending messages to you. Yeah, because the different number sequences, they mean different things. Like, I know for 111, that means new beginnings. Yeah, and which directly aligns with the Fool. So if you've been seeing that, that is for sure your ancestors trying to give you a message. And then we have the clouds here. Clouds and mystical. I feel like this makes me think of dreams. It just, like, looking at this, it just looks so dreamy and so like dreamy, but also daydreamy. So I think that, like, I think how you can also connect with them is daydreaming about talking to them, just imagining it. So like for example, if you have someone close to you who just passed away, you can imagine you can imagine you know how people like cloud watch, and that's what it's called, right? Cloud watching. Why am I looking around like someone's here? LOL. Okay. But just like relax, close your eyes, and just imagine you talking to them, and that's a way that you can connect with them and you can feel their spirit more. And you know what? And like while you're daydreaming, that might be a way, while you're daydreaming, there might be a way for them to come in and connect with you more, because it's not necessarily like dreaming where your subconscious kind of takes over. I mean, well, not that's not what I'm trying to say. Where you're dreaming, where like your conscious mind is less guarded and it's easier for spirits to come in contact with you. Like with daydreaming, that's also another way. And I feel like where your mind naturally goes in that daydream will be a direct message from your ancestors as well. And dreaming as well too, since I'm thinking of dreaming and daydreaming, it just seems like really dreamy. But for this Clouds mystical card, I'm gonna see the book and see what else it says here, just to make sure I am getting all the messages. Okay. Yeah. Oops, sorry. It talks about imagination. So yeah, definitely use your imagination some more. Also talks about a wonderful gateway has opened up for you. I think that gateway is a gateway to connect with your spirits. So yeah, that's basically all that I have for you guys. Another thing is that you might be getting some more psychic gifts, which is super exciting. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, more psychic gifts, and that could be another way to connect with your ancestors. Like I said, I am a psychic medium, and that's how I connect with mine. But not everyone needs to be a medium to connect with their own ancestors, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's basically all I have for you, pile number 2. Yeah, just jump right into this, whatever this new thing is, because like I said, you are supported. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments down below. Like this video and share it with your friends. Sharing is caring. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys, like I said, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, so now let's move on to pile number 3 with this rose quartz. So first, we're going to see what your ancestors want to say to you guys. So we have the 10 of discs. That's great. 8 of discs. And the 5 of swords. Money. First thing I see is money. The 10 of discs talks about success. And actually in this picture, it's like this woman in the middle who's giving birth, and it's just like the community surrounded. Yeah, it's like people in the community are just surrounded by her. They're making a circle around her. And I think what your guides, your ancestors want to tell you, I'm saying guides because they're also your guides too, but what your ancestors want to tell you is that whatever new endeavors you're going into, whatever new like businesses or just passions or whatever you're trying to birth right now, you're supported. They're supporting you. They're helping you through this, and the success that you're going to reap from this is directly tied to your hard work and directly tied to the blessings that they want to give you too. And then the 8 of discs, I think this also relates to hard work too. Yeah, every woman pictured is like doing something. They're just going in on their projects. So I think I don't think you guys are lacking focus at all, but if you have been, your ancestors also want you to work a little harder so you can get to this 10 of discs. But I don't really see that. I more so think it's like keep working hard because you're going to reap those benefits pretty soon. And then with this 5 of swords energy, I think that like if some type of bad news, some type of pain has stricken you, they don't want you to focus too much on that. It's like, yes, whatever that was, it hurt, but they want you to not to get over it quickly, but to heal from it, to make sure, this is sword, so it's more like mental than emotional, but you can't just think your way out of pain. You know, you have to feel it. So I think it's like, try not to, like, feel it, don't ignore your feelings and get through it, but don't get stuck in like, oh my god, this bad thing happened to me, oh my god, I can't do XYZ anymore. No, keep working, keep pushing, because success is coming your way. This is really good reading. It's really good reading for you guys. And now these two cards are going to say like different ways to connect with them. So we have book knowledge and we have psychometry sensitivity. I'm definitely going to have to look that card up. I actually love getting this book knowledge card because on it says the Book of Destiny. I think so. Ways to connect to your spirit guides. They want you to read more. They want you to become more knowledgeable about whatever this new business, new whatever you're working towards. Maybe you need a little more knowledge before you can reap those benefits fully. You know, like for me, well, this was also the pile that I picked. So like for me, like while I think I'm a, you know, I give tarot card readings, and they resonate with people, there's still more that I can learn. I feel like, right, there's still more that I can learn. There's still more that I can study. Like, I don't think I'm a master at this, but I'm definitely not a beginner either. So that might be a similar message for you guys. So if it's something like the first thing that came to my head was you're trying to be an astrologer. Maybe you need to study more astrology. Maybe that's why your business isn't booming yet. If you're trying to be a doctor or something, you got to keep putting through school. I don't know. But the point is that you need to keep learning. Yeah, you need to keep learning. And I think, and you know what? I think it's not just that. It's pay attention to the lessons that are going on in your life too, because that's what's also going to help you get to that success. So pay more attention to that. And then this card, I'm gonna look that up because I don't quite remember what that card means. But with the word sensitivity though, I think, like, again, how I was saying with the Five of Swords, you can't just think your way through these feelings. You have to feel them too. I think they want you, for some reason, you feel like you don't want to seem too sensitive. But you know what? Sensitive is not a bad thing. That you're supposed to be able to feel. You're supposed to feel. That's why we have feelings for a reason, and feelings give you signs. So again, I think it's telling you to pay more attention to that. Like, usually I would say that if there was a lot of like water, like a lot of cups energy here, but I'm just picking that up. So I'm glad this card popped out again, as reassurance. But let's see what else is going on. Yeah, it's talking about your sensitivity is increasing. It could also be your sensitivity to like different foods, so like processed foods, sugar, alcohol. That could be something too. And yeah, again, it says check in with your emotions. You could benefit from complementary healing. Use environmentally friendly products. Yeah, there's a lot. I hate looking at the book on camera because there's always so much to read and I just don't want to read everything. But yeah, this card also relates to just having a more healthy lifestyle in general. And you know what? This is how I know this is my, like I said, I picked this deck, and I know this is my deck because I have been feeling more sensitive to those type of foods, and like to different foods, and wanting to use more environmentally friendly products too, just because I'm getting more energy because of the foods I'm eating. So right now, I mean, quick tangent, I started to eat more vegan. I don't call myself fully vegan. I say my diet is vegan-ish because sometimes I still cheat. Sometimes I still will eat something with added sugar. Sometimes I'll eat some chicken. Sometimes I will have some cheese on like my burger or something. But for the most part, mainly my diet is vegan, and I've seen a lot of changes in my energy, so I'm able to work more. I'm able to be more positive, so I can get through all my rough times quicker. And I do see that there is more success coming to me too. So I'm not saying that you guys need to eat vegan, but I don't want to push that and say, oh, vegan is going to help you be more spiritual. I don't really fully believe that. You eat whatever you want, but adding more fruits and veggies and water into your diet is a good start, because like, I don't know, I feel like, healthy body, healthy mind. Like, you don't have to cut out meat or anything. That's like a hard thing to do, because I remember I tried to go vegan cold turkey, and that was hard, and I stopped being vegan within like a month and a half because I was like, I can't do this. But easing my way into it with eating more fruits, is having like fruits and veggies every day, drinking a lot of water every day. Like, I can't remember how many ounces this is. This might be, it might be like 24 ounces. I'll have like 2 or 3 of these a day, and I have lemon and lime in here too, just so it tastes a little better. But basically, I think that's it. That's what your ancestors want to say. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was like rambling. Like, there's points where I like just ramble, and then I'm like, I don't have anything else to say. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say for you guys. I hope that reading resonated. I know I went on a tangent. Some of you need to hear it, so I'm not gonna apologize for it. But yes, that's all I had to say. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments, because I love to see that. Like this video if you liked it. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next reading. So thank you for watching. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, finally on to pile number 4. So let's see. I'll keep this here in the shot. Let's see what your guides, your ancestors, sorry, I keep saying that. Your ancestors are your guides as well, but let's see what your ancestors have to say to you, what messages you have. Okay, we have the Empress. I love the Empress card. The Two of Wands, and the Daughter of Cups, which in this deck they replace Daughter with Page, so it's really the Page of Cups. So I think you guys maybe need to be more confident. Like, whenever I think of the Empress, I just, like, while I think, like, yes, she's nurturing and caring and, like, represents, like, the divine feminine, she's also very confident and very just, like, she just knows that she's beautiful, but she doesn't, like, lead with her beauty, and that's not the only thing she thinks about. But she's just, like, confident and secure in herself. So if you guys have been struggling with that, your ancestors want you to work on that, because you got things to do. You got this Two of Wands here. This is someone, so I actually like this picture. In this picture, it's this girl. Oh, there's nudity in here. I might have to make this 18 plus. Oops. So I'm just not gonna show the card. But it's this girl, like, she's just sitting and she's thinking about herself, like working and trying to like start a fire. So if you guys have been, basically, if you guys have just been thinking about starting something, your guys are like, no, get it together. Remember who you are. You're confident, you are beautiful, you are able, you are you're gonna be successful. They want you to stop thinking and start doing. Because, and then with this Daughter of Cups, Page of Cups energy, it's someone who like has this like deep imagination. Put that imagination to good use. What do you want to do with that? What do you want to start doing? Is it, do you want to start focusing on your beauty more? Do you want to start a new business? Do you want to text whoever you've been thinking about? Like, what is it? What is your confidence holding you back from? Work on your confidence, work on your self-esteem, and then everything else will fall into place. And you know what? I was just thinking about telling somebody those same exact words the other day. Because, you know, if this does resonate and that you've been struggling with the low self-esteem, one, a lot of people struggle with that. Don't feel like you're like a bad person, that you're just like you're the only one struggling. A lot of people have low self-esteem, unfortunately, and that holds people back. That holds back their confidence. That holds back their drive. And your ancestors, I thought I had to cough. I don't. Okay, your ancestors want you to stop doing that. To step into this confidence. To remember that you're beautiful and that everything else that I already said. But yeah, definitely work on your self-esteem and remember that you have all these ideas and these passions that you want to work towards and that you can. So, these two cards are going to tell me how you can connect to your guides. So, we have Tea Leaves, Foresight, and Hydromancy, Illusion. I'm going to have to look that card up. Well, wait a second. Okay, so one thing I'm thinking of, nature is, now that I said I was gonna have to look the card up, and now I'm like, nah, I get nature. I get flowers. I get walking into like a field or something. And with this tea leaves, maybe it's drinking tea. Maybe your ancestors were big into tea. But I was just drinking some tea earlier, and it's really calming. So maybe that's something you need. Maybe your self-esteem might be directly related to some anxiety you might have. I don't really see that in the cards here, but I know that for me, it helps me to calm me down. On days where I'm feeling super anxious, like before class or something, I'll make myself a thermos of tea to carry with me every day. I mean, the whole day, so I can get through the day. Yeah, so I think more so what it is that to connect with your guides, it's like definitely be around nature, be around flowers, drink tea, but not just drink tea. Find ways to calm yourself, to ground yourself. When you do that, you're gonna calm down your mind and open up your intuition more, so your ancestors can let in more messages. Because we also have the word foresight with these tea leaves, and once you do this, once you find ways to ground yourself and calm yourself, your ancestors are gonna give you some foresight into your own future. Give you some foresight on your true potential and what you're meant to be. And why they're here and protecting you and blessing you, because you're meant here to do something. Whatever it is. I mean, I can't tell you what it is. It's in your own head. You just have to do it. And yeah, I mean, that's basically all I'm getting for you guys. So the last thing I want to say to pile number 4 is like research this Empress energy. And try to embody her every day. The Empress is one of my favorite cards in tarot. It's also my like numerology card. I'm a life path number 3. The Empress card is also the number 3. That's why I love the Empress card. And also when I think of her, I think of like Venus energy, like Libra, Taurus. I'm also a Libra rising. So yeah, look up the Empress card because that'll have like more direct messages for you guys too. So I hope this reading resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you need to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box. So that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.